For centuries, historians have agreed that man's greatest invention was the wheel, which provided humans with mobility.
The invention that comes in a close second? The soft measuring tape. Why? Because a man can't measure his dick with a wheel.
Men have been secretly measuring their penises for centuries. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is searching for clues about how well endowed a man might be.
Unfortunately, you can't just go up to a guy, grab his penis, and measure it. You usually have to show him your tits first.
Many people think a man with big feet will also have a big penis.
I hear that a lot, mostly in bars, from guys with big feet. But is it true? Let's find the truth.
We assembled a diverse group of 15 men who said they could use a quick $50.
And don't mind having their penises measured on pay TV.
First, our nurse measured each man's foot.
There's definitely a correlation between foot size and penis size, yeah. If he has big hands, big feet, big ears, big nose, he better be packing. He's a goofy-looking son of a bitch.
14 inches. I don't believe there's any correlation whatsoever. I have theories about like the shape of the thumb versus the shape of the penis.
His foot is 10 inches. 10 and a half.
I've heard other myths, like if you have a big nose, you have a big penis.
10 and 7/8. Sean is 10 and a half. Okay, thank you.
Big hands. I remember even once a big Adam's apple meant a big penis size.
Billy?
I think it's just people generalizing.
10 and 3/8.
Tongue size, I think, correlates with penis. I don't know if that's completely true.
The largest foot belonged to Keith, 14 inches. The smallest foot belonged to Billy, 9 3/4 inches. And the average size of the men's feet was 10.8 inches. Next, our nurse will measure each man's penis using a digital penile computometer. I'm kidding, it's the soft measuring tape.
4.5 inches.
Everybody get that? Having a big penis, I think, does give the male ego a certain boost.
Having a big penis does make you more masculine.
No, it doesn't. Your character makes you who you are.
Size matters once you're hard. And if women are telling you differently, they're either inexperienced or they're lying.
Okay, fellas, we now need all of you to make your penises erect. So we're sending them one by one into the Adam and Eve Pleasure Lounge, where they'll have privacy. Once again, our nurse will measure from the pubic bone to the tip of the penis. The average length of the flaccid penises was 6.006 inches. The average length of the erect penises was 6.26 inches.
And now for correlations. Keith had the biggest foot, 14 inches. His erect penis was 7.5 inches. Billy had the smallest foot, but not the smallest penis.
The smallest penis belonged to this guy, who withdrew his consent to appear. Ironic. The guy with the smallest penis is the biggest dick. By the way, he had the second biggest foot. The longest erect penis belonged to this guy, who tied with two others who have the third largest foot.
Now, this graph represents each man's foot size from biggest to smallest. If there was a correlation between foot and penis size, you would expect a graph to look something like this. However, in our experiment, the graph of foot and flaccid penis size looks like this.
You can see there are guys with big feet and small and medium-sized penises, and the reverse, small feet with average or big penises. The same was true when we compared the foot size with erect penis size. No correlation. We also measured girth. This graph represents the correlation between foot and penis girth. Again, no correlation.
Summing up, don't believe what you've heard. There is zero correlation between a man's foot size and the size of his penis.
Now you know the truth.